Thank you for choosing 4029, the area's most watched morning news. Live, local, late breaking. You're watching 4029 News Sunrise.
A wet weekend in store for all of us. Here's a live look from Fort Smith, where one of the many Easter egg hunts in our area is going to start later this morning. You can see right now the rain showers starting to fall. So could the rain put a damper on today's festivities? Meteorologist Brittany Bell back from vacation tracking the storms for us. Brittany, any of those storms going to turn severe?
Well, the good news is this morning we're really not expecting any severe weather, but some of the storms that form later on this afternoon could be on the strong to severe side. But right now we are still tracking a lot of rain and even some rumbles of thunder pushing across the area. Mostly south of Interstate 40 is where we're finding our heaviest rainfall right now, so you can see some heavy showers moving through Poto, stretching through Greenwood, and even as far south as Mena. And moving into northwest Arkansas, looking at some lighter showers stretching all the way from Jasper, moving all the way as far south as Ozark. And moving to the northwest, we do see a batch of thunderstorms about to enter portions of Delaware County right now, and we are keeping our eye on this really strong line of storms pushing through southern Kansas. Now, if this holds together, that can give us some more rain later this morning, and even a lot of rumbles of thunder and flashes of lightning. Temperature-wise, we are starting off on the mild side with temperatures already in the mid to upper 50s, 53 degrees in Fayetteville, 54 in Eureka Springs, 57 degrees in Fort Smith, and 59 degrees already in Mena. And we're going to continue to warm up into the 60s and the 70s throughout the day. 68 degrees is a high in northwest Arkansas and 72 degrees in the River Valley. So this morning we'll have a round of scattered showers, but we'll get a brief break throughout the late morning hours and early afternoon. But later on this evening, we'll have another chance for some isolated showers and even a few thunderstorms. And some of those storms could be on the strong to severe side. So coming up, we'll talk about what you can expect with those thunderstorms and also look at when we can see another warming trend in our forecast.
All right, Brittany, stay ahead of the storm by signing up for 4029 weather alerts. Anytime there is snowy or severe weather happening in our area, we'll send you a text alert about it. You can sign up right now by going to our website, 4029tv.com, then click on the weather tab. While you're there, check out our interactive radar and webcast from Brittany and the rest of the 4029 weather team. Right now, a local police department getting ready to sell hundreds of seized guns and property. The department says the money they make today will go towards special projects. 4029's Tony Russell spoke with organizers.
The Fort Smith Police Department is selling shotguns like these at their local auction. They say the profits from this sale can actually go to special items in their police department. From assault-style rifles to handguns, these firearms are up for sale today. Police say the guns you see here were seized by the Fort Smith Narcotics Unit during drug busts. This is one of 2 auctions they hope to hold this year. These guns, police say, were not used during the commission of a crime. They were simply taken away from criminals during a seizure. Guns aren't the only thing for sale here at the auction. Cars, too, are up for grabs by the highest bidder. Police say there are no loopholes in this auction. When it comes to guns, an authorized dealer handles the transactions.
We partner with a gun dealer, and they come over and they do all the paperwork for us, fill out all the forms, and so that's their responsibility, because we're not dealers. We can't sell guns. Right. So the pawnbroker comes and they handle all the paperwork for us and do the required checks and things like that.
The Fort Smith Police Department says they hope to take more than $60,000 from the guns and property sold at today's auction. I'm Tony Russell, 4029 News.
And doors at Cape Rogers Park in Fort Smith open at 8 o'clock. The auction starts at 10. Right now, police are looking for a bold, brazen burglar who broke into a house and stole coats and computers worth $2,000. And it was all caught on the homeowner's surveillance camera.
He took a MacBook Air. He took a nice coat of mine that I just bought this year. He took a couple of credit cards. He took a few sets of car keys, so can't drive a car anymore.
Now, do you recognize this man on the screen? He broke into a house on Providence Drive in Fayetteville Thursday. The homeowner didn't want to talk to us on camera, but said the thief used a slingshot to shoot small pieces of metal at the house and believes the burglar did that to make sure no one was home.
And he used the same slingshot to shoot holes in my window to access the latches on the window to get in through the window.
Now, once inside, the video shows the man grabbing a pillowcase from the bedroom to fill it with stolen items. Now, take a look at this video closely one more time for us. If you recognize this man in the video, call Fayetteville Police. Flags will fly at half-staff this weekend in honor of a fallen officer. Drug Task Force Director Larry Johnson died earlier this week in Clarksville. Police say he had a heart attack while chasing a parolee. Johnson's funeral is going to be at the Clarksville High School Fine Arts Building at 2 o'clock this afternoon. This morning, we know that a Tulsa dentist accused of exposing 7,000 of his patients to HIV and hepatitis owns a second home in Phoenix, Arizona. A station there tracked him down and knocked on his door.
Hi there, Dr. Harrington.
I have no comment.
You won't be willing to speak with us just about the accusations? Dr. Harrington?
Investigators say the assistants at Dr. Scott Harrington's office used rusty instruments, expired medication, and even reused needles and vials. Now, thousands of people are worried as they wait to get tested. One of them, an Oklahoma mother whose son went to see Dr. Harrington.
It's just wrong. If you can't trust a doctor and a dentist and the people that are supposed to do right by you, can you trust?
She says her son's blood work shows high liver enzymes, which could be a sign of hepatitis. Dr. Harrington ran his practice for 36 years. So why did these violations go unnoticed until now? Well, the Oklahoma Board of Dentistry says they don't have the manpower to inspect every single office.
I don't think you'll see this in other offices. What he was doing, to me, is just highly unlikely and highly improbable at this point.
The Oklahoma Board of Dentistry says they get multiple complaints every single day, but they say it's against the law for their investigators to do a search without notifying the dentist first. That's why they say it's so important for you to ask questions about how the office protects its patients before you sit down in the chair.
Right now, his suspension is for 30 days, and that's to allow us time to figure out what the heck is actually going on. At that time, the hearing, he can defend himself.
So if you think you're one of the 7,000 patients who may have been exposed to HIV or hepatitis at Dr. Harrington's office, here's what you need to know. If you visited his office after 2007, the Oklahoma Health Department will send you a letter in the mail. You'll need to be screened for HIV, hepatitis B, and hepatitis C. Officials don't have records for people who visited the doctor's office before 2007, so if you think you've seen this doctor, they're urging you to get tested just to be on the safe side. We're just getting started this Saturday morning, and some frozen food favorites have been recalled. We'll tell you which products you need to pull from your freezer, and later, an entire neighborhood is evacuated because of an oil spill in central Arkansas. We'll have more on the cleanup effort. Hey everybody, this is 4029 News Sunrise on a Saturday morning. Come on back.